Nayan, government jobs to schools. You know, there was a time when you would teach children that don't cheat, don't copy from each other. That seems so innocent now in comparison to what we are looking at, children leaking question papers. Look at those visuals of families who then sent other con men, if I can say, who were climbing up the walls to be able to send chits into those buildings. You may argue it's a paper leak or not, but there have been several instances in that case. And if we can have those visuals of those people crawling up at this point, Mr. Nayan Parikh, why is this happening repeatedly? Why is India not able to control this? We are looking at being superpowers.
Bilkul, I think, Sneha, what you're saying is very correct. And I think in India, let us also look at, Sneha, places where we are able to do it. There are so many places where we are not able to do it. But look at, say, IIM test at CAT or IIT test at JEE and some UPSC, IAS, IPS level of tests where we have seldom seen any leak of paper. I haven't heard of that. So I feel that at some of the places and very prestigious ones, and where perhaps the numbers may not be very large and the Aam Janta or general public is not involved, perhaps we have been able to do it where it is a little elite kind of exam. But when it comes to Havaldar exam, you know, or clerk exam or railway kind of clerk exam, I think we see that it often happens. And you talked about two important things. One is कि paper leak हो जाता है. Second ये कि examination hall में invigilator अपना काम नहीं करते. So there are two things. One is when you get a paper, and I think in that your question was very correct, that at home, what do we teach our children? That please don't do it. I mean, morally it is incorrect. When I studied in school, we had a moral science as a subject, and we were taught as to how you kind of keep your moral high, whether or not it is legally correct. Here something is legally incorrect.
Parikh, and also morally it goes into a different aspect altogether. The problem is, irrespective of what children are doing, we are not able to contain it. I mean, children may try doing whatever they want to, but the problem is law enforcers and the other invigilators are not bachas. No, they are not children.
Obviously, I think that is where we need to work at both the places, and I don't think it's very difficult. Invigilator keeping a tight control on what happens in the class is one of the, I think I would consider it a low-lying fruit. You know, we should be able to do that easily. Yadi invigilator wo nahi karte hain, so what are the actions that we have taken? At times, if somebody is wearing a Bluetooth and if invigilator didn't work, or if somebody brought in chit and if invigilator not allow, I think we have video cameras now. So we have to be very strict in implementing these kind of rules, and anybody who plays around with it, any teacher, any invigilator has to be punished very, very strictly. And same way, if there is a paper leak and we have
all right, let me just get in the remarks from others as well, sir, at this point.